Hey everyone, Bill here with KB Tricks.
Hello.
We're at, huh? What are we doing?
We are at, well, it's day 3 for the event, but day 2 for us. We are back at the Minnesota State Fair Kickoff to Summer.
Yeah. So if you're unfamiliar with what this is, their Memorial Day weekend, for a couple days, they have like a mini state fair. So it's not the same grand kind of thing, but it's still got a lot of our favorite foods here available, some events, all that stuff. So we're gonna go check that out. It is now Saturday, day 3. It started Thursday, so they got one more day left. If you're just watching this, you can go check that out. But let's go get some state fair on. Whatever. So today the gates are supposed to open at 11. It's now about a quarter till, so it's 10:45. And it looks like they just opened up the metal detectors and the gate. And got a bit of a crowd here ready to go in. Everyone's excited. For this event, you have to buy your tickets online, and then they'll send you a barcode that you scan at the gate. There's no ticket takers here, so all online. They did have QR codes next to the entrance if you did not buy them in advance. A little bit of a crowd today, not bad. So far it looks about the same number of people as when we were here on Thursday. But we'll find out as we go. Oh, this is nice. They let us in about 10 minutes early.
Yeah, and it looks like the booths are already open too, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, hopefully they gave them all the heads up that we're going to let all the guests in. We're going to, so we explored a lot of this on Thursday. You can watch our vlog from then. We'll have a link up above. But we're going to make a left right away. We're going to go past the grandstand and go toward the direction of things that we have missed. Good time to hit up the Sweet Martha's line. It's only a couple people deep so far. We're going to continue under the large ramp that goes up the grandstand. This is Carousel Park. So on the one side is Dan Patch Park of the ramp. This side is Carousel Park. Oops, just tripped over that yellow thing. I'm classy, right?
It's just a sign to pay some attention.
Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
Well, I wasn't going to be that mean.
Anyway, once upon a time, we got the name Carousel Park here because there used to be a carousel in this area of the state park, which is actually now, where's the carousel now, hon?
Well, the carousel you're speaking of actually was not here. It was actually up there more. But that
thank you for correcting me. Yes.
That carousel is now at Como Zoo.
Yes, there used to be a carousel attraction in its own building, which I think is now the Butterfly Building. I could be wrong, or over by there. Our first stop is where you're going to go get ourselves a pickle pizza. The line for this was super long the other day, and we just kind of didn't get this direction anyway. We just saw it from a distance. This is one of the popular new foods. It's only 2 or 3 years old now. All right, what we got, hon?
Pickle pizza!
Pickle pizza. Carrie insisted that she had her own slice.
I don't want to share pickle pizza. I want my own one.
Well, it's very good, I know.
It's pickles.
Yeah, we haven't had breakfast or anything yet. We've been pacing ourselves for this. This is $9 per slice. They're pretty decent slices.
Yes, they are.
But something we forgot about ourselves is, so you can stand in that line or this line. They have openings on both sides of the stand. So that line or this line. The pickle pizza is a fairly new food. They launched the pickle craze 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then last year everything was pickles.
Everything was pickle last year.
But let's talk about the pickle pizza. How's the pickle pizza?
Oh, it's so good. It's just like got that perfect tang of the pickles with the dill. And then it's like a kind of a ranch flavored sauce. It's pretty much like all of my favorite things rolled into one.
Yeah, it's a white sauce. It's not a marinara.
Yeah.
So out of 10 slices of pizza, how many slices?
I have to give this a 9.
A 9?
A 9, yes.
Okay. I want all 10 slices, but yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Very good. This is another one of our new favorites that we enjoy hitting up every time. Finished up our pickled pizza. We're gonna head down Dan Patch. This is over by the arcade. And if you wonder what the Skyliner ride looks like without, well, they don't even have a building right now, but how it looks without the ski lift on it. There we go. It just goes up the machinery hill and nothing to sit on right now. Arcade looks cool. Just gonna poke my head in here real quick. Oh, you can get their I wish I was big. Couple of photo booths, claw machines, ticket winning machines. I got a lot of stuff in here I'm not used to seeing these days. Ticket station. You get some. You can redeem your tickets. Woo! Skee ball. Oh, what are you playing, hon?
Giant bobbit.
Giant ball. This was the rage back in the late 90s.
Remember how we used to play this all the time, like with my nephews?
Yeah.
That they had one, we'd always play it.
Pinball. I love pinball. Oh, wow. When's the last time you've seen one of these Star Wars ones? Huh. Excellent. That is 2 tokens. Something that's interesting in there is they're old school, where it's tokens still. It's not that thing where you get the card and then you scan, and you swipe the card like you would at like Dave & Buster's. So bring your quarters. There's far down Dan patch that we can go. We're in front of the building with the spire is like an informational building. Normally, I don't think it's open, but they got a live band playing. We're gonna make a right. The Big Fat Bacon is open. The Big Pronto Pup stand is open, and across from that is the Ballpark Cafe. The food building is attached to it. I don't know if the building itself is open, but the ballpark area is. We're at the Ballpark Cafe, and this is the blueberry lemonade slushie from Lift Bridge. This was $11. This is alcoholic. Oh, freeze brain. Oh.
No.
How's it for you, hon?
It's good. I still taste a little bit of beer in it, which of course is not for me, but the raspberry lemonade is really yummy. It's tart.
It's not a raspberry lemonade.
Blueberry lemonade. Oops,
Yeah.
blueberry.
Come on, get your.
It's still tart. The
Get your
lemonade
fruit
makes
straight.
it tart.
No, I like it. What would you give it, hon?
I would probably give it a 6, but I think if you enjoy beer, you would rank it a lot higher than that.
I like it a little bit more. I'm going to say a 7. These are the cheese curds from Mouth Trap. It's inside the food building, and this was $20 for their larger portion. Good thing we're gonna have 4 of us split it. All right, what do we think of the cheese curds, hon?
These are the best cheese curds.
Yeah.
Lightly breaded, they have that perfect, just like cheesy breaded gooiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, there aren't cheese curds like this anywhere else.
Give it a rank.
I gotta go 9.
9 out of 10. I concur. Something that's really nice is that the State Fair has added a lot more water bottle refill stations around the property. We're gonna head down the street from the Ballpark Cafe, and this is the food building. This is where you can find the Mouth Trap cheese curds. You can go up here. This is where you pay in advance, and they'll give you a ticket. Just go see what it looks like in the food building, even though we already got our cheese curds. I got a bunch of curtains up so you don't go where you're not supposed to, and the only thing opening here is the cheese curd stand. Outside the food building, this is far that direction we can go. There's an agriculture building. It's the one that kind of has that tower, and at the base is the Sky Ride and the tower. On the other side of the horticulture building, they got some barricades up that's as far that we can go that direction. Next to the Ye Olde Mill. If you're not familiar with the Ye Olde Mill, that has been there for over 100 years, I believe. It's like a little log flume or a small boat ride in the dark for the most part. Across from the Ye Olde Mill is Dino's Gyros. They got some live music going on over there. So we stopped at Dino's Gyros because we wanted to get a
gyro
from Dino's.
From Dino's.
There's a gyro. This is just a classic basic gyro. This was $11. So I just got the shaved meat, onion, tomato, and their tzatziki sauce. For a couple bites into our gyro, what are we thinking, hon?
Very yummy.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Like the lamb meat is shaved perfect, good crisp. The tomato, the onions, everything's really yummy.
Okay, and what would you rank it?
I mean, it's a pretty standard gyro. I'd give it an 8.
Give it an 8? Okay, I
Yeah.
was thinking more like maybe a 6.
Okay.
And Dad got himself a slushie from Dino's. What kind of slushie is this, Dad?
I couldn't tell you. There's Red Bull in it. Beyond that, orange juice, whatever.
Okay, how much was it?
$9.75.
Okay, what do you think of it?
And it's very refreshing. I like it.
1 out of 10, what would you give it?
An 8.
An 8? Okay. Looks good. Freeze brain. They got like a food truck alley kind of a thing. They're the taco truck, a Brazilian food truck, and I'm not really sure what these are. It looks like meat-filled pockets. It definitely seems like there's a lot more crowd today than there was on Thursday. Of course, over here, a lot more people are kind of gathered because the giant slide attracted a classic attraction at the fair. If we want to go down the giant slide today, it'll cost you $4 per person. There does not seem to be a age limit on it, like it's one flat price per person. Carrie went to L Subs, which is to the left of the giant slide. What did you
I
get?
just got a twist cone. There's just something very simple about a twist cone.
Yeah, how much is this?
This was $6.
One of the great sights of the state fair. Right there.
No.
Right there.
No.
Isn't it a beautiful view?
No, they don't want to see me. Show them the cone.
Okay, whatever. How is your cone?
Very good.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find just a regular twist cone now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't find, I mean, like, think about it. Like, where can we get twist cones?
State fair?
The state fair. Well, we have a place right really close to us where we can get them, but only during the summer.
Yeah.
But there's Ken. It's just nice and simple.
What would the rank on this be?
Oh, this is a 10 for me. I love twist cones.
Did you leave me the cone at the bottom?
Yes. You like the cone.
You left me the cone at the bottom.
It's like your favorite part.
It's my favorite part.
Because I love you and I know it's your favorite part, so you can have the cone part.
I get the honeycomb thing at the bottom. That's the honeycomb thing at the bottom that I was talking about. I love that part. I decided to go down the other way on the street we were at, back behind the DNR building, the DNR stage in the back. They got the live music. People are really getting into this band. Well, I'm glad we stopped over here on Thursday.
Me too.
If you watched our vlog from Thursday, which would air on Friday morning, this is the Amish Donut, and that's the line. Meanwhile, we pretty much were able to walk right up.
We did. We had like 3 people in line in front of us on Thursday, but this queues around. It's not just a simple, even with the line, you look at queues too. So
yeah.
it's a long one.
It's good.
Oh yeah, it's good. And if you've never had one, I definitely do say it is worth the wait. But since we had one on Thursday, I think we can hold off today.
Yeah. We're not trying to find the end of the line to get into the end of the line. We're just trying to find the end of the line so we can get around.
So we can get around the line.
Dang, I think this is the longest line I've seen out here the last 2 days.
Yeah, well, I mean, and again, if you think about it, when they were new food last year at the state fair, the line was stretched. We had in our video how far that line stretched then too.
It was almost a full block.
Yeah.
This is the famous DNR pond at the state fair. This is what it looks like in the off season. It's a lot more shallow than you might think. It's only a couple feet deep, but they'll fill this with quite a few gallons of water and fish from the state of Minnesota that are native to the state. Went to Cuvette, which is next to the grandstand this year. And what is this, hon?
That is their giant egg roll on a stick.
Egg roll on a stick. This is $11. And Carrie likes the coffee so much, you had me grab one of those.
I had to get another Vietnamese coffee because it's so yummy.
That's $8. The egg roll comes with fish sauce, which is very good with egg roll. A couple bites in here into our gigantic egg roll with the sauce. And what are we thinking, hon?
It's very good. Good standard egg roll.
Good standard egg roll?
Good standard egg roll.
Better than a standard egg roll? I mean, it's a giant egg roll.
It's a giant egg roll.
It's not a standard egg roll. It's a lot bigger.
Okay.
And what do you give it on the scale?
I'm going to give it like a 7.
7? Okay, yep, 7's good. We're on the elusive hunt.
We lost the parentals.
Trying to find my parents.
Yeah.
If you thought Where's Waldo was bad, try Moving Targets. They just blend in. We're at RC's Barbecue, which is next to the large Sweet Martha's booth, which is next to the grandstand, if you can follow along with that. Anyway, what do we got here?
We got some ribs.
We got the 4 bones. This is $13. All right, good luck, hon.
Nice and messy.
Yeah, pinky up, classy. You're a classy girl.
They're very good, actually. And I'm not a person who usually likes ribs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's the sauce?
The sauce is good.
What's it like?
It's like barbecue sauce. It's just like your standard barbecue sauce. I don't know what else to say. It's just barbecue sauce.
Is it sweet? Is it?
Yes, it's sweet. It's sweet. It is a sweet barbecue sauce.
Is it tangy?
No, not really. It's just
Is it
more
saucy?
sweet. Sure.
Do you love it?
Yeah, can I eat my rib now?
No. This is Carrie's jam. Baby shark, do.
It's more like it's your jam. What do you think, hon?
Oh, these are good. Barbecue sauce is nice and sweet.
There's a lot of meat on these.
Yeah, there is or is not.
There's a lot of meat.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meat is like just the right amount of tenderness, and also together. Sometimes, you know, ribs are just too loose.
Yeah.
A lot of times that shows that they actually boiled them before they cooked them, but these, I don't have that indication at all. These seem like really good ribs.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're very good.
Yeah, if you look, it's really meat. There's very little fat on these. Sometimes you get a rib and there's just a lot of fat.
Yeah.
These are very meaty.
They're very meaty.
On our way out, we're gonna go check out the fairware, which is near the entrance that we came in. It's gotta have their state fair merchandise. They got quite a few sweatshirts and t-shirts, hats, that kind of thing in here. Got some glasses, lanyard, stuff for cooking, like spatulas and hot pads, carving board. What you find for yourself?
A shirt.
Sure. How much is this?
$20.
20. It's cute.
Yeah.
Long
Be
sleeve.
nice. Yeah. Well, 3/4 sleeve.
3/4 sleeve. Okay.
3/4 sleeve.
Whatever. Depends on how long your arms are, right?
Sure. For me, it probably is a long sleeve.
I don't know if you'd say that this is a mascot, but it's a corn dog. Get it? Corn dog? All right, we're on our way out of Minnesota State Fair of kickoff to summer. What do we think? This is day number 3 of 4, 2 for us.
Yes.
What do we think, hon?
Oh, always so much fun. You know, just again, State Fair light. Still get some of the favorite food and drinks. Get to walk around. I got a T-shirt.
Got to experience a lot of what we did. This is the 4th annual kickoff this summer. Forgot to mention that before. Something that was interesting was we looked up our vlog from the first year from this, and it's really crazy to see how different things have changed and grown. It's very unique. We'll leave a link above if you're curious about that. But that was the original one 4 years ago, 2021. That was very crowded back then looking at that video, probably because there was no state fair in 2020. So a lot of people trying to get their fill in this. I still don't think it was too crowded today. It was definitely more crowded than Thursday.
I think it's crowded, but difference of opinion, whatever.
Well, I don't think it's definitely not as bad as it can be during the state fair.
Okay.
For sure.
Sure.
But please do us a favor, subscribe. About 90% of our viewers are non-subscribers, so please help the channel grow and help us reach our next goal of 2,000 subscribers. But would we do this again, hon?
Of course.
Of course we would.
It's the fair.
We love the state fair and all that comes with it, usually. Anyway, we want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Carrie.
You watch KB Productions. Please do us a favor, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.